Just a few months ago, I covered a mysterious web series known as Pizza Time Pizza. The show was created by a young filmmaker known as Bale, and if you haven't seen that video, then I highly encourage you to do so, as this is a direct continuation of it. So a few minutes after my video went public, a trailer for the final episode dropped on the Bale YouTube channel, claiming episode 10 will premiere on the 31st of October. A few days later, the Pizza Man made a formal response to my video, claiming I slandered his name because I implied his pizza family were in fact a cult.
Hello, my children of pizza. It is I, the Pizza Man. Recently, a video has been made about our family by a popular YouTuber named Inside a Mind. Pizza Time Pizza is a welcoming community, and we encourage any discussion about our family. But this video is full of slander, lies, and false propaganda, which is why our legal team will be taking action against this false prophet. But you might be saying, hey the Pizza Man, isn't this video fair use? I'm glad you brought that up. Fair use is a term that gets thrown around a lot, but nobody really knows what it means. Well, I'll start by explaining what fair use isn't. Something is not fair use if it spreads lies, criticizes me, or I don't like it.
Of course, this inspired some interesting reactions from viewers watching.
I'm gonna unsubscribe from him. He was originally good, but the Pizza Man has shown me the way. I must follow him, for he is holy.
And I don't really know how to respond to them, to be honest. But going back to Alex's video, we witnessed some kind of marking faintly appear on screen just before the upload ends. It's actually a red hand-shaped symbol with an eye in the middle, and it's not the first time we've seen this on the Bale YouTube channel. The strange hand marking isn't the only thing we found in this video. There's also a secret link at the very beginning, leading to a secret upload on the Pizza Time Pizza website featuring Alex sat on the ground, leaning against the door in a chef outfit. As the camera pans out, it reveals dozens of markings scattered across the walls. We established in our previous video that these markings were in fact kill counts, so it appears that Alex has been busy ever since the previous episode. Before we dive into the finale, there's 2 episodes we need to cover that I didn't get round to in my previous installment, and I quickly need to address something that a couple of people noticed and left a comment about in my last video. I don't think there were that many people who noticed this, maybe 1 or 2, but I figured I'd mention it anyway, just for curiosity's sake, because why not? Yeah, in episode 3 of Pizza Time Pizza, there are several bold letters. Putting them all together spells trapped. There's not really any more significance to this word, but I felt obligated to let everyone know I did, in fact, see it. I also saw all the messages you sent me telling me you found it too, so thank you. Okay, on to episode 8 of Pizza Time Pizza.
Hey there, Alex. What's the matter?
Oh, hey there, Jody. I'm just so hungry, and there's nothing to eat.
Well, why don't you join Pizza Club?
Pizza Club?
Did somebody say Pizza Club?
What the heck is Pizza Club?
The episode opens up with a shot of Alex bored out of his mind, wondering what to do next, before his friend Jody pops in and introduces Pizza Club. As we established in the previous coverage, Pizza Time Pizza is actually linked to an older web series called Promos, and these 2 characters appearing next to him are both prominent throughout that series.
Hello, my children of pizza. In these past weeks, we have lost a few members.
We then cut to future Alex, who is speaking directly to his loyal followers of the Pizza Time Pizza family, claiming the Pizza Man is speaking through him to you, explaining how they need more members for the ascension. Meanwhile, our protagonist Julian tears down his research in frustration as Alex managed to foil his plan of exposing the company. After receiving a text from Alex, they meet up to talk. As Julian arrives at the prison, we see a security camera with "The Eye" written on the side, along with that exact same hand symbol we saw earlier, covering the lens.
Is that the only reason you wanted me here? To test your followers?
No, I brought you here because I always kind of liked you, Julian. So, I'll make you a deal. Stay out of my business, and I'll leave you alone. Or I'll kill you. And everyone you care about. This is fun. We should do this more often.
After being threatened and told to stay away, Julian is left to ponder on what to do next, while Alex goes back to his cell, which is followed by this.
Well done.
It's quite possible that Alex isn't actually the one running the show, but rather something else.
Hey there, Alex. What's the matter?
Oh, hey there, Jody. I'm just so hungry, and there's nothing to eat.
Episode 9 opens up the exact same way as episode 8, with Alex being introduced to the pizza club, just like a promo's intro, except this time something is slightly off.
What the heck is Pizza Club? Wait. Our school doesn't have a pizza club? Does it? How are we filming this without any cameras? And didn't promos end a while ago?
Sounds like you could use some pizza, Alex.
It ends with him walking towards a door, but before we can open it, the scene resets.
Hey there, Alex. What's the matter?
The cycle continues. In the last episode, the cycle, he seemed okay with it, but now it seems he's finally coming to his senses. The world he's currently in is not real, and he needs to get out of it.
Did somebody say Pizza Club?
I'm not doing this anymore!
Even my hands are pizza.
Don't you want your pizza club, Alex? Pizza club, pizza club, pizza club, pizza club, pizza club, pizza club, pizza club.
He finally manages to get back to the door from earlier, and before the cycle resets, he manages to open it.
He's talking to the police.
Who?
Julian Glasshall. You want me to take care of it?
No.
He immediately wakes up in a prison with a phone call claiming that Julian is speaking to the police about Pizza Time Pizza. Alex manages to piece together what's happening and decides to help Julian in secret by giving him clues onto who the pizza man really is. But turns out, someone isn't too happy with his choices.
Well, isn't this cute?
Not letting you back in.
What's the matter?
Isn't this what you wanted? To be in control?
So it appears Alex has a split personality, which explains his profile on his YouTube channel. There is a split down Alex's face. One appears to be happy and content, while the other is smirking while looking directly at the camera. This dark version of Alex appears to have taken control of the body and trapped the good version into an endless loop of promos inside his mind. Eventually he broke the loop, exiting through the door and claiming back his body, or at least for now. After the unhinged entity finds out Alex leaked information to Julian about the family, he takes back control to show just how powerful the pizza movement really is.
It's over. Even if you take control again, Julian will leak your identity.
Did you really think you could blackmail
Me? Pizza Time Pizza is a movement.
Do you think we're afraid of the truth?
I am the truth. It's time. Hello, my child of pizza. It is time to test your resolve.
You're gonna kill her. The pizza man needs to know how loyal you are.
What did you
Just do? Jessica O'Brien is dead. She did absolutely nothing wrong. You, however, are proving to be more difficult.
After realizing how strong his alter ego has become, Alex has decided to stop fighting, but on one condition. They leave Julian out of it. They both agree, of course, and Alex does his damnedest to scare Julian away. Unfortunately, Julian refuses to give up that easily. The finale dropped on Halloween night, along with a red hand symbol with an eye in the center appearing as the thumbnail. The video premiered with footage of someone tied up along with an 11-hour countdown. It looks as though we're about to witness the ascension. Julian becomes aware of the countdown after receiving the email from Pizza Time Pizza called "The Ascension is upon us," and after looking over the picture of Jessica implying there was some kind of relationship between the two, he decides to go against Alex's wishes and track down where exactly the live stream is located. Diving deeper into missing people and cults, he managed to find out that Alex Bale went missing himself back in 2014, after being kidnapped by a young man known as Joseph Goodwin. Turns out Joseph was released from prison not too long ago, and Julian manages to track him down in hopes to find more answers.
You kidnapped Alex 5 years ago. Why?
I didn't.
You were arrested for it.
Something controlling me. This voice.
It turns out Joseph didn't kidnap Alex, but something else did. So the dark version of Alex we've been seeing throughout the show isn't actually Alex at all, but some kind of entity that's been passed down from host to host, leaving the strange eye symbol behind on the palm of the victim's hands. We even witness Alex carving the eye into his hand later on, ready to pass down this being to the next host. Not surprisingly, Julian discovers that Joseph was also kidnapped a few years prior to Alex. He was also found in the exact same location, so whoever is in the live stream is most likely located in the exact same place, and is about to become the next host. Upon arriving, no one was actually there, and the stream was in fact a pre-recording of Alex's kidnapping back in 2014, designed to lure Julian straight to him.
Hello, Julian. I wanted to see if you'd come. To be honest, a part of me was hoping you wouldn't. But that part isn't in control anymore.
After Alex begins fighting with the strange voice, he manages to drop the gun and have Julian pick it up instead. He begins to beg Julian to shoot before the voice comes back.
Congratulations, Julian. You passed.
It was all a test.
I'm looking for someone who could think for themselves. Someone I could work with. Someone like you. No matter what I did, you were always there to stop me. And now that I know you're willing to kill, you're perfect. The ascension is inevitable. It's time we end this. Julian?
You were a good host, Alex. But your services are no longer required.
No, wait! No, wait!
Alex is shot, and the being leaves in Julian's body as the lovely ukulele music is played while the puddle of blood begins to cover the floor. That's not all we get from the finale, though. There are 2 secret videos hidden throughout the finale. The first one is attached to the Pizza Time Pizza website with a /candidates on the end. We're greeted with a password, but that can be found on the email page when Julian receives a message about the ascension. One of the emails has a key icon next to it. This takes us to an unlisted video with a book featuring dozens of names. Some appear to have been crossed out. In Alex Bale's promo series, which was a prequel to this one, there was a running story arc about a list. Anyone who made the list, Alex would make it his goal to take them out. However, there wasn't enough names to even make a page during that series. This is a whole book of names. Even my name appears at one point, so it looks like this entity is going to be pretty busy now that he's taken control of a body that isn't afraid to kill. This leads us onto the next secret page, /chat room. The password can be found on the video we just saw. The first letter of each name here spells abandoned. Typing in abandoned as the password sends us to a pizza takeaway order with multiple choice questions. The correct answer to this is the secret phrase mentioned in episode 5.
How can I help you?
I'll have a medium cheese pizza.
Any toppings?
Pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms, green onions, black olives, sun-dried tomatoes. Hold the pineapple.
This takes us to another private video of a chat room featuring thousands of members wondering what happened to the pizza man. It seems the followers of Pizza Time Pizza have been abandoned. They're no longer needed. The pizza man, or whatever this creature is, has already found its new host, ready to cause mayhem for the following years. And that's all we have in the universe of Pizza Time Pizza. Alex has stated in my podcast that it is unlikely he'll return to this series in the near future, as he wants to experiment with smaller projects and maybe other genres that aren't just comedy. We can kind of see that in Pizza Time Pizza, as he very clearly started to take a more serious approach as we reached the back end of the show. There are still a few questions left unanswered, like this particular video. Are all those markings on the walls from the list we just saw? Did he actually kill everybody in that list? But if that is connected to the list, why is Alex Bale in this shot, not Julian? I unfortunately don't have any answers for those. However, Alex is hosting an AMA on the 13th of November, so if you have any more questions about the series or Alex's projects relating to Pizza Time Pizza, feel free to drop a message over there and he might answer it. Unless of course you're seeing this after the 13th, then you'll just have to hope someone else asked it for you. Thank you guys for watching. This is the end of Pizza Time Pizza.